Gordy, I thought you were gonna talk to the sponsors about this.
60
They
seconds.
should know.
Kiss my...
I'm sorry.
Hi, my name's Raul. You're gonna be meeting Cookie the host in a moment. But right, number one player. Hey, don't sweat it. One's better than nothing.
Thank you.
Right? Oh, so you guys want the cute little 7-question game or the big, ugly stomping? Thank you. Okay, when you know an answer, buzz in. If you don't. But if you buzz, you only got a few seconds to pick one of the choices or you're gonna lose cash, okay? All right. Looky here. Use one of these buttons to buzz in. Then choose your answer by hitting one of the 4 buttons over here on the right, okay? Okay.
10 seconds.
Let's go to black.
9.
All right, folks.
8,
See you on the other
7.
side.
All right, let's get the graphics queued up.
5, 4, 3.
Chemicals, don't just play God, be God.
Daddy.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey there, my name's Cookie. You have any questions at all? Please feel free to keep them to yourself. Anyway, this is it? Just you? Well, I get paid no matter what. Okay, let's do it. Okay, I need a category. I don't recall excusing you. This category's known as... Aye! Run for the border! Looks like this one's going for $1,000. Hey, you know what they say about all carnage and no play? Imagine that Godzilla's enemy Mothra is taking a vacation to sunny Mexico. Because it would involve cannibalism on his part, which of these tasty south-of-the-border treats might Mothra be too horrified to eat? Papas fritas, frijoles saltandos mexicanos, chimichangas, or sol cerveza? Frijoles saltandos mexicanos, or Mexican jumping beans, jump because of tiny moth larvae inside them. So Mothra, you know, the giant moth, isn't going to be a big cannibal about it. Besides, I'm sure you'll agree, we don't want something as big as Mothra getting all gassy. I need a category. May I introduce Who Needs Words Anyway? And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right. Get ready, get set, and complete this analogy. Do-do-do-do, da-da-da-da is to, that's all I want to say to you, as eep-op-ork-ah-ah is to what? See me, see you, I am orc from orc, love, love me do, or that means I love you. I love you. Da-do-do-do, eep-op-ork, inagata-da-vida. Who says they don't write songs like they used to? All right, hit me. Oh, come on! It's just a category. Say hello to my cousin vasectomy. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Who of the following is most likely to lose a loved one to pneumoconiosis? The preacher's wife, the butcher's wife, the monkey's uncle, or the coal miner's daughter? Pneumoconiosis, also known as black lung, is a common illness among coal miners. Fortunately, it's not hereditary, or else Loretta Lynn would sound more like Joe Cocker. Okay, pick a category.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta have 4, yeah!
Open wide and get ready for things that violate the Constitution in the night. $3,000 for this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Based on the codename of the burglars responsible for the Watergate break-in, which TV commercial character might you assume was one of the perpetrators? Josephine the Plumber, Madge the Manicurist, Tony the Tiger, or Mr. Clean? You might have suspected Josephine because the codename for the Watergate burglars was the Plumbers. Sadly, Josephine's association with that bunch plunged her into a life of crime. Category, please.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Pucker up for psychoactive drugs or I Remember Mama. And we got $3,000 in the pot. Okay, classic rock fans, are you depressed because you think music will never be as cool again as it was in the 60s? Well, say a psychiatrist writes you a prescription for the pills that Mother gives you from the Jefferson Airplane song White Rabbit. Which is true of their effect? They make you larger, they make you small, they turn you on, or they don't do anything at all. In White Rabbit, the pills that Mother gives you don't do anything at all. So why don't you just throw away your Freedom Rock LPs and join the 90s, okay? Okay, I need a category. Okay, give it up for it ain't selling out if you had no morals to begin with. This one can net you $1,000. You know, these days it seems like no musician is safe from having one of their songs turned into an advertising jingle. Imagine Grand Funk sold their songs for advertising. Considering their previous name, for which of the following companies would Grand Funk be best suited? Amtrak, Princess Cruise, Greyhound, or TWA? Grand Funk was once Grand Funk Railroad, just the image Amtrak needs. I hear the locomotion sleeper cars are always sold out. I need a category.
Hey, look over there. It's question 7.
Now serving Three's Geometry. This one's worth $1,000. Okay, pay attention here and imagine this Three's Company episode. Jack, Chrissy, and Janet finally give in to their passions and engage in a 3-way toe-sucking session. Since they are all different heights, what kind of triangle will they make? Equilateral, isosceles, scalene, or acute? Scalene triangles have 3 unequal sides, so since each character is a different height, the sides would be unequal. I hear Jack has a great hypotenuse. All right, hit me. Well, wouldn't you know it, we got ourselves a dis or dat question. And this dis or dat questions category is, it's been real, or has it? Now I'm going to read off the names of 7 places, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a real place or an imaginary place. As each one comes up, if it's a real place, just hit the square. If it's imaginary, pretend to be hitting the circle. And press the triangle button if you want to skip. For each right answer, you get $500. And $500 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Alright, let's put 30 seconds on the clock. And we're off. Timbuktu, real or imaginary? Abu Dhabi. Atlantis. Shanghai. Valhalla. Maria. Last one. Connolly. Only one wrong. Pretty damn good, cowboy. Let's toss that into your total. There you go. All right, let's move on. Okay, pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
The selection is, don't eat the snow where the Baywatch people go. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Uh-oh, it's a full moon and the Baywatch crew is starting to act kind of funny. If the lifeguards on Baywatch reacted to a full moon the way that the Southern Californian grunion fish does, what would we see on the next episode? Caroline plunging her butt into wet sand, Mitch floating belly up at night, Stephanie giving birth through her mouth, or CJ puffing up her chest? Ow. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The grunion spawns during full moons when it rides a wave onto the beach and deposits eggs tail first into wet sand. And on Baywatch, you get to watch this whole fascinating process happen in slow motion. Category, please. Okay, now everybody strapped in, safe and secure? Good, 'cause it's time for a three-way. Okay, listen up. This is pretty simple. You're gonna see a three-way like this one. Buzz in when the correct three-way member is lit up and you score. Woohoo! But be wary, it'll cost you $1,000 every time you buzz in and you're wrong. Okay, this little three-way likes to call itself Goldilocks in the house. Let's see, this one's too soft, this one's too hard. Now this three-way's just right. It's all about the three bears, Mama, Papa, and Baby. Here we go, and for goodness sake, be careful. Woohoo! Okay, must stop. Can't take it anymore. Let's see how everyone did. You're the best and not the worst, but let's see how your overall score looks. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Every question in round two is worth twice as much, so we got some serious cash at stake here. Let's get to it. Okay, I need a category.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
Shake hands with. So let's have eggplant at every meal. Think you could handle 6,000 $1 bills? I don't think I even need to ask this, but do you remember the little ditty Beans, Beans, the musical fruit? Well, according to the song, the more you eat, the more you toot. But say you were to create a song about the eggplant. Based on the Sanskrit origin of its name, what would be the best lyric? The more you eat, the more you die. The more you eat, the less you toot. Tooting while eating is the joy of life. Or toot, toot, tootie, goodbye. Should have picked this. Aubergine, or what Americans call the eggplant, comes from a Sanskrit word that means anti-fart vegetable, which seems contrary to calling it eggplant. I need a category. Stalling gets you nowhere.
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
This one likes to go by reading, writing, and roughage. And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. We've all heard of body language, right? In your bowels, your colon is connected to your rectum. Considering the primary role of a colon in English grammar, what is most likely true? Your rectum contains a list or series, your rectum is a dependent clause, your rectum is a passive verb, or your rectum uses a foreign phrase or object. One of the primary uses of a colon is to signal the beginning of a list or series in a sentence. And after a few too many trips to the buffet table, your colon will be sending signals like Morse code. All right, hit me.
Swing your partner 1 and 3. A do-si-do for the big 13.
This little number's known as Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. Play your cards right, you win $4,000. Put it in gear, 'cause here we go. If you combine the participants of Wigstock with the Wigs, what would you get? Hippies and a wimpy alternative band, Ava Gabor's catalog with bugs for models, drag queens opposed to British rule, or members of the Truckers Union and bouffants. Wigstock is an annual drag festival, and the Whigs were Americans opposed to British rule over the colonies.
We the people give the Queen 2 snaps down.
Okay, pick a category.
Ain't no love like number 14.
The category is Pharaoh, let my people go get a bite to eat. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Check it out. The pyramids were made by slaves who hauled giant blocks of stone, right? Suppose Egyptian slaves had built the FDA food pyramid. Based upon the order in which the food pyramid is structured, what would the slaves have hauled all the way up to the top? Slabs of meat and bricks of tofu, wedges of cheese and cartons of milk, blocks of lard and sticks of butter, or sheets of pasta and loaves of bread? Fats and oils are at the top of the FDA food pyramid, meaning we should eat the fewest servings of these. It was hard work hauling fat up the side of a pyramid, but at least they got to slide down. Category, please.
'15th floor, lingerie, housewares, and useless trivia.
Here we have the Old Testament rocks. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. In the Old Testament, the big guy spent a lot of time and energy sending signs to Moses. Suppose the life of Moses were recreated as a live rock concert performance. Which of the following acts would you not see? Moses speaking to the burning Kate Bush, the parting of the Simply Red Sea, Moses naming all of the animals, or a staff turning into a white snake?
The burning bush.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. Moses didn't give names to all the animals. That was Adam. And Eve, the original sinner, was one of the first to be signed to the Beatles' Apple label. Okay, I need a category. The category? If you knew Susie like I knew Susie, how does $2,000 sound? Listen up. In 1872, American suffragette Susan B. Anthony was arrested and fined $100 for casting a ballot before women were allowed to vote. Now here's the thing. If Susan B. Anthony paid her fine with Susan B. Anthony coins, how many would she need? 100, 200, 400, or 1,000?
Could we have the check, please?
For the curious, here's the right answer. Susan B. Anthony was fined $100, so she'd need to hand over 100 Susan B. Anthony dollars. But even she thought they looked like quarters, and she refused to use them. I need a category.
14.
Coming at you. Synchronized swim for your life. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. If Olympic officials wanted to toughen up the synchronized swimming events by holding them in heavy water, where might the Olympics be held? In the core of the Earth, in the Dead Sea, in a nuclear reactor, or in an acid rain cloud?
Oh, excuse me.
In case you're wondering, heavy water is like normal water, but made with a different type of hydrogen. It's used to control chain reactions in nuclear power plants. The gold medal winners would also get a lifetime subsidy for their chemotherapy treatments. All right, hit me. Let's see what we got going. Transcendentalism? It's Fonderific. 2,000 bucks for a correct answer. Heads up, here it comes. If a sequel to On Golden Pond were filmed called On Walden Pond, what scene might you see in the film? Dabney Coleman bonding with Coleridge, Katharine Hepburn calling Saki old poop, Henry Fonda and Jane Austen sucking face, or Jane Fonda and Henry David Thoreau fishing? Henry Fonda sucking face with Jane Austen? That answer doesn't seem very sensible. Let's take a look at the right answer. You might see Jane Fonda from On Golden Pond fishing with the author of Walden, Henry David Thoreau, living in the woods with man's bare essentials, food, shelter, and a couple of workout tapes. Okay, pick a category. Step right up for question 19. And this one is, I'll rent any piece of crap for $2. Better wake up, there's 6,000 bucks at stake. Let's see how you handle this one.
Look, honey, it's that great video about the brave Scottish guy in the sport his ancestors invented.
What video is this couple renting? Turf on golf, the curling, bobsled Roy, or brave jarts? Ooh, ouch. Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer. The Scots invented golf, and derf is a Scottish word for brave or daring. Which leads me to my next question. What is the word for I'm gonna shoot my television if I have to watch Tim Conway do that dwarf bit one more time? Category, please. Well, what do we have here? Do we really need 2 Eddie Vedders? This one can net you $6,000. Flex those fingers, cause here it comes. Say Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam spontaneously divided into 2 little Eddies. Scientifically speaking, which Pearl Jam song title best represents the result of this process? Nothing Man, Alive, Jeremy, or Daughter? In science, a daughter is the first generation of something after it divides into something new. All I can say is if I had a daughter that looked like Eddie Vedder, I'd name her Alanis Morissette. Okay, I need a category. The attack is now in session. If you see 2 words that go together on the screen, buzz in and you've got 2,000 bucks. Hit your buzzer when they don't go together. You can kiss 2,000 bucks goodbye. Here's the fun part.
Remember the clue.
The words only match if they fit this clue. Shh, be silent. Okay, good luck. Blair, I couldn't have done a better job myself. But then, I wasn't playing by myself, was I? But seriously, Blair, and I don't say this to just everybody.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, people. Congratulate yourselves. We pulled off another one. Hey, Raul, can we go home or are we playing another one of these?
Hey, if you want to play another game or if you want to give us a break and let us go home and pretend we have lives, let me know. Honest, we'll do whatever you want to do. No problem.
Coming up, I couldn't string together 2 sentences to save my life. Tonight.
You've seen the video of the alien autopsy and you say you still don't believe? Well, here's the video the government really doesn't want you to see. Alien routine checkup. Let's listen to the hearing test.
Right? Left? Right?
You're probably asking yourself, is it real or is it faux? Would a fake doctor do this?
Okay now, Mr. A.
Those aren't my testicles. These are my testicles.
Due to the graphic nature of this video, we recommend you don't watch it alone.
Okay, now, Mr. Alien, I need you to bend
I wouldn't
over.
do that, Doctor. I tend to clamp up.
Order before midnight tonight and get a free bonus tape. Alien's funniest home video.
Oh, I should be able to sink this pot as long as I avoid the pond. Oh, help! Your water burns my scaly alien skin!
Wasn't that a riot? Order now, before you come to your senses.
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Pretty good, Bill. Wish I could say the same for you there.
What? Oh, man, I must have splashed some water when I was washing my hands.
Don't feel bad, Bill. I used to get those embarrassing spots on the front of my pants, too.
You did?
Sure, but then I got the Shield.
The Shield? What is it?
The Shield is the leakage absorption pad for men that takes the anxiety out of post-urination drip. No more shaking, no milking, no painful twisting.
Sounds great, but how does it work?
Here, let me show you.
Oh.
It's that easy.
Thanks, Dan.
My pleasure. Say, is that your Shield? Or are you just happy to see me?
Wedgies, Grundies, Pink Bellies. Is your child victim to violence in the playground? Find out tonight.
This week on Zenora, Queen of Battle, a plan is hatched.
Zenora, what should we do?
We'll have to make them think we're enemies. Quick, fake a cat fight.
Ah! My hair!
And a friendship is strengthened.
That cat fight got me so dusty.
Here, let me give you a sponge bath.
All on the next Zenora.
Yeah.